Good afternoon. I hope you're enjoying this venue as much as we are today. These students are our past and they are our future. They close one door and they can open another. They are the dreams of the past, the energy of the present, and the inheritors of the future. They will go farther than the moon and reach for the stars, probably literally as well as figuratively. They will follow a set of paths very different from those traveled by their ancestors, and even different than those traveled by their parents. While we live in trying economic times, with our nation engaged in 2 wars, I look to these young people to move us forward to better times, more comfortable times, and safer times. Their hopes and their dreams need to be nurtured because they are the hopes and dreams of all of us. They are the future. The class of 2011, you are the reason we're here today. It is a great honor to welcome you to the family of Morton graduates. You know, of course, that you will soon become the background and the backbone of our community. Anyone who speaks at graduation follows an unwritten rule that they cannot leave the stage without giving some advice. So here I go. I believe that man's finest gift is curiosity. Honor your gift of curiosity and always try to satisfy that gift. A satisfied curiosity is one of life's greatest pleasures. President Theodore Roosevelt said, "Character, in the long run, is a decisive factor in the life of an individual and of nations alike." I encourage you to continue to be of good character. That is the backbone of you. Another president, Franklin Roosevelt, said at the beginning of World War II, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself." I say that fear should not paralyze us, but is to be respected and it is to be conquered. I know that one of life's greatest pleasures is to conquer a fear. Learning how to ride a bike, speaking in public, those are fears that once you overcome them, you feel very good about yourself. Conquer your fear. Class of 2011, we bid you farewell. Good luck, be curious, overcome your fears, and persevere with character. I envy you the bright future you have, and thank you in advance for the bright future you will provide for the rest of us. Go out and make our world a better place. Thank you.
Gathered here today is a group of extraordinarily different graduates. We are diverse not only in ethnicity and family circumstance, but also in interests and accomplishments. But we find common ground in that each one of us has a life that is immensely valuable. Even in the midst of all our shortcomings, we each have skills and passions that give us the ability to impact the world in a unique way. Many will encourage us to use those abilities to pursue comfort, security, or wealth as life's ultimate goal. But the reality is that life offers us so much more than that. There is purpose far deeper than money and status. In 20 years, our class will be scattered throughout the nation, and even throughout the world. One of your classmates may be the CEO of an international corporation, earning a paycheck larger than anyone we now know. Another may be an employee at their firm who dedicates his life and earnings to alleviating the suffering of the homeless. Whose life has had a more positive impact on the world? On that day, the measure of your success will not be your salary or your social status, but the degree to which you have spent your life for the good of others. People will remember you not for your wealth or popularity, but for the indelible mark you left on their hearts. Many will tell us that we are young and that our only responsibility is to enjoy the next few years of our lives. But I know that we are capable of so much more. I hope we will hold ourselves to a higher standard, that we will live for purpose and for change. Because the world is not just full of pleasant opportunities, it is also full of difficult circumstances. We have all witnessed poverty, corruption, and violence, and we have a responsibility to answer it. Our lives can take on profound meaning when we look outside the difficulties that consume our personal lives and become engaged in our world. We can turn from a life wasted in apathy and ignorance toward the situations around us, and begin to live with genuine concern for others that can restore our communities. We can gain a wider perspective of our position in the world and our power to affect it. Let's remember that life is only a moment, and we cannot afford to waste it. The future will certainly be exciting, and it is with immense joy that I want to congratulate all of my classmates. Just remember, whether you graduated with a 4.0 or as number 700 in the class rank, whether you will go on to Harvard or to a minimum wage job, your life has a measurable purpose. The reality that we will leave an impression on the world is inescapable, but we can choose what that impression will look like. And we have a responsibility to use our lives well. Thank you.